You feel like you are one person, but you are not one. You are two. One part of you wants to study, work, improve, and work hard. The other says, not now. We'll do it later. You want to stop wasting time on reels and social media. The other says, let's enjoy today. We'll quit tomorrow. You pick up your phone just to check the time. The other says, let's just watch Instagram for 2 minutes. 1 hour gone. You say, this is wrong. The other says, relax bro, it's fine. Science says it reduces stress. You say, it's time to sleep. The other says, just 15 more minutes. You want to wake up early. The other turns off the alarm. You say, from today I'll eat healthy. The other says, one day won't make a difference. You say, let's do 10 minutes meditation or exercise. It says, will one day make a body or sharpen your brain? You say, I want to become rich, earn money, give my family a good life. The other says, it's not easy. And anyway, all this is illusion. Let's open Netflix. These are just a few examples. But you lines be shocked to know, every week, 1,500 to 3,000 inner arguments. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt like there are two different people living inside your head? One part of you knows exactly what you should do. Wake up early, eat healthy, finish that project. But then there's this other part, the one that just wants to hit snooze, grab a donut, and scroll on your phone for hours. It feels like a constant battle, right? You're not alone in this, and it's not a sign of weakness, it's just part of being human. This inner conflict is what I call the inner battle, the constant tug of war between our rational self and our emotional self. The rational self thinks long-term, it's our inner planner. The emotional self lives in the now, seeking comfort and instant gratification. When these two are out of sync, we feel stuck, frustrated, and full of self-doubt. But what if I told you that you could end this war? What if you could get these two selves to work together as a team? That's exactly what we're going to do with the 21-day Inner Battle Challenge. So how does this challenge work? It's built on 3 powerful pillars: awareness, opposite action, and visualization. Let's break them down. The first step, and arguably the most important, is awareness. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. For the first week, your only job is to become a detective of your own mind. Pay close attention to those moments when the inner conflict sparks. When you feel that pull between what you should do and what you want to do, just notice it. Don't judge it, don't fight it. Simply observe, what's the situation? What feelings are coming up? What are the 2 voices in your head saying? You can even write it down in a journal. For example, morning alarm went off. Rational self said, get up for your workout. Emotional self said, just 5 more minutes. You're so tired. Feeling resistance and coziness. The goal here isn't to win the battle, but to understand the battlefield. By simply noticing, you start to create a little space between you and your impulses. This space is where your power lies. Now for week 2, we introduce pillar number 2, opposite action. This is where we start to actively retrain our brain. Once you become aware of your patterns, you're going to choose to act opposite to the impulse of your emotional self. Does your emotional self want to procrastinate by watching TV? You're going to set a timer and work for just 15 minutes. Does it want to avoid a difficult conversation? You're going to draft a simple opening text. The key here is to start small. We're not trying to climb Mount Everest on day 1, we're just taking a single step. If the thought of doing the opposite feels overwhelming, just do the less. Instead of a full workout, do 10 push-ups. Instead of eating a whole salad, just add some spinach to your meal. Every time you take these small, opposite actions, you're sending a powerful message to your brain. I am in control, not my fleeting emotions. This builds self-trust and proves to your emotional self that the rational choice isn't so scary after all. Finally, in week 3, we bring in the superpower of visualization. This is how we get our two selves aligned on the same goal. Your emotional self responds to feelings and images, not just logic. So we need to paint a picture of the future you're working towards. Each morning, take just 5 minutes to close your eyes and vividly imagine the version of you who has already won these inner battles. What does your day look like? How do you feel when you wake up refreshed, having completed your work? Feel the pride, the energy, the confidence. Don't just think about it, experience it in your mind's eye. See yourself easily making the choices that align with your long-term goals. This practice gives your emotional self a compelling why. It's no longer just about discipline. It's about moving towards a future that feels amazing. When your emotional self gets excited about the destination, it becomes a willing partner on the journey instead of an anchor holding you back. So to recap the 21-day inner battle challenge, Week 1 is all about awareness, just observe the conflict without judgment. Week 2 is about opposite action, taking small, deliberate steps against your unhelpful impulses. And Week 3 is for visualization, creating a compelling emotional vision of your future self. This isn't a quick fix, but a process of building a new relationship with yourself. It's about turning conflict into collaboration. You are not broken for having an inner battle. You are human. The goal is not to silence your emotional self, but to understand its needs and lead it with wisdom and compassion. By uniting these two powerful forces within you, you can unlock a level of consistency, confidence, and peace you might not have thought possible. Are you ready to take the challenge and end the war within? Let me know in the comments if you're in. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more content on building a better you. See you next time.